Hi all, what I'm going to work on today is putting the foil on part of this machine that I already put adhesive on. As you can see, I painted with 2 sample colors so far. They look pretty good. This is the purple, and this really came out beautiful, the blue, but I did sand it a little bit. Like I said, I want to learn all the effects of what happens if you sand it and then paint over it. What happens if you leave it and try to work around it. So I'm going to turn it to the side of the machine that has adhesive on it. You can see this is a little shinier than over here. And I'm going to work on, excuse me, I'm going to work on applying the foil. And this is the foil that I'm using. It matches nothing, but it's the foil that I have. I have more foil coming, which is going to match better. Can you see that? It's pretty anyway. Anyhow, I'm going to see how I want to start this, and I think what I want to do, find a straight edge. Like they say with foiling, it's nice if you have a second set of hands to help you, but who usually does? So I'm placing the foil down as straight as I could get it. Again, the hardest part is putting foil on a curved surface. So let me get the tool that I use. Which is a nail brush with the bristles cut down. I'm also trying to start it off with a little gentle tear. I don't know how this is going to work because I haven't worked with big flowers before on a curved surface. But I have seen a couple of people do foiling on sewing machines, which is how I got interested in doing this. So I'm putting the foil down, and then I go back in with the brush. See, it's just a nail brush with the bristles cut down. You've seen me do this before if you watched the other video when I did the Singer 128 with the red foil. I think what I'm going to do here as you can see, it's not the most pleasant thing to work with. Is cut this way. Put the cap back on. Don't want any accidents. Again, I didn't glue an entire section of this because I really plan on using this machine as a sample of my painting. How will the paint look over just the gray primer? How will the paint look if I actually put a black primer down first, or a blue, or a purple? And I'm going to go as far as I can here as well. Pick this up. Huh. As you could tell, this isn't the most ideal to do when you're remaking a machine or repainting a machine or refurbing a machine. whatever you want to call it. Foil isn't the best choice. I just like it. I really just like the effect. So I'm going to do this. I limited the space at which I was using. Oh, let's just go this way. Let's go over there and see what happens. Okay, do we want to take a look now and see what we got? Remember, you just lift it up. Oh, wow. That's pretty. That took very well. I see very little spots with the foil. Didn't transfer. Oh, that looks beautiful. Can you see that? I'll move you in a little closer. Wow. Okay, I'm going to peel the rest of it off. Like I said, this one isn't going into the Smithsonian. So, what you do is you lift it. If there's any color left on here, the cellophane, then before you lift it all the way off, put it back down. Just put it back down in the same spot. If you could look through and see where it didn't cover over the adhesive, get a spot where you have some of the foil left. It's pretty nice. Okay, so this half I'm taking off. That looks pretty nice. I hope that you can see what I'm seeing. I don't know if it would be better if I shut one of the lights. Maybe if I shut one of the lights. Maybe if I shut this light. Ah, probably could see better. Of course, I'll show pictures after. So, let's lift this off and see what we got. I'll lift off from here. It looks like all of it transferred. Looks like hardly anything is left on there. I'm going to put it down one more time. Burnish a little more. Excuse my voice. I've been having such bad allergy issues. And this is kind of it for a while. Let me take that off again. Wow. That's really nice. I could see it stuck here. So if it's stuck, that means the adhesive still has a grip. And let me turn it up. How was that? Is it still in view? Okay, so some of it's still going to transfer. And the best advice for using foil is to put your adhesive on, and They say that you can use your foil after 30 minutes after your adhesive is on, but this is adhesive that never dries, so it's always going to be tacky. So if you don't cover it, this will stay tacky wherever you are. 20 years, it'll still be tacky. But they say if you're going to add the foil, just wait till the next day. Wait overnight, let it get a nice cover. So the only thing I see is one line right here. It's a little tacky, so I might just try to go back in with a little bit of foil and see if I could get any more of it to transfer. Doesn't matter with matchups. I'm not worried about matchups right now. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Covered. It's covered. Of course I can't show you in there. I'll get photos later. But yeah. See, I left a whole section for another color or another trial run of a different foil. So let me turn the light back on. And readjust. You know, you're really not getting... It's very hard to photograph a very shiny material. But yeah, that transferred kind of nice. So I'm going to figure out what's the best type of foil to use, because obviously this wasn't the most ideal with the big flowers, and it almost looks like it has a lot of cracking in here, which really it does and it doesn't. But would you say this is some funky looking machine? I would. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Hi all. I wanted to come back and talk a little bit about this experience. I know that I put up the video regarding the foiling, but I wanted to clarify something. What I was seeing in person and what you were seeing on the camera were two different things. But when I sat down and watched the video, I was very dissatisfied with what happened. So I think the real issue with this foil in particular was that I should have used this foil over black. And I think if I had used it over the black, all of these little veins and things that I'm seeing that look nice in person look terrible on camera. So I think what I'm going to do is try to paint out a section in black and try the same foil over there, even though this is not the foil that I'm going to use on anything that I'm going to do next. I want to have success in using the foils. You see how beautiful it looks right here? The rest of it, it looks like I came in with my nails and scratched it. And I just wanted you to know that I was aware of that. Also, I apologize for the thumping as I was scrubbing the machine. I didn't realize that it was thumping. And also, obviously, the camera is sitting here and it's making terrible noise. So I apologize for that. And also the fact that my camera fell and tilted on the tripod a few times and probably made you dizzy, which I'll probably cut out of the video. But anyway, I just wanted you to know that I like the effect of having foil done on a machine. The issue is when you're working with curved pieces, it's very hard to get your foil to transfer with the actual design of the foil. So foil choice is very important then. If you have an overall design where it already has lines in it or it already has curves in it, it might make you happier. But I think the big issue was I put this right over the primer, and that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if it made a difference. And I know that when I did it over the red machine, when I painted the machine red, and then I put the red foil over it. So I think I have to rethink how I approach this process. Other than that, it's still a pretty neat way to color something, wouldn't you say? Anyhow, thank you so much for following along, and hope to see you on the next one. Bye.